All right, now as we round up Scam Awareness Week, I just want to stop for a second and reiterate everything I hope you already know. And anything you learn here might be a little tiny thing or it might be a lot. That's all that matters, is that you reinforce to yourself that you're aware of what's going on, because awareness is the best defense we have around scams. And sharing. I think we should be talking about scams with each other. I think we should be talking about the phone calls that we get. Even if we're just joking about it, we should talk about it with our family and friends, because the more people you tell, the more likely it is that we're spreading the message. Think about not just your elderly parents and grandparents, but your neighbors and your kids, because everyone's getting the phone calls, right? Everyone's got a phone, and therefore everyone is susceptible to getting calls. Now let's be real, the telcos are doing everything they can. They're trying to stop these calls from happening, but they're phone calls. Phone calls can't be stopped. The only thing you could do, if you really wanted to go crazy, is you could block all calls on your phone except from numbers that are in your contacts. The problem is, that means that a random medical appointment can't call you back, and if you're in business, you can't get calls from random customers. So it's not really a viable option for most people. First and foremost, though, remember this. Your phone number is a random set of digits. So scammers may or may not have obtained it through a data leak. They may know who you are because they've attached your phone number to a name through a data leak, or they may simply be calling randomly. The first big giveaway for me for a scam is that it's a recorded message that's alarming in some way, like you've made a purchase, click 1 to verify it, press 2 to cancel it. That kind of thing just doesn't happen. There is literally no business that operates that way, and especially none of the big businesses you might hear mentioned. I get some from PayPal, you get them from Netflix, and you get them a lot from Amazon. And I think the critical thing here is Amazon is doing everything they can to help you understand this, and there's two things that you can do. Firstly, every scam you get, you can report to scamwatch.gov.au. You can also report it to Amazon themselves so that they can have the information. And don't think they're doing nothing with it. Microsoft and Amazon partnered up with the Central Bureau of Investigation in India and actually helped do raids. That law enforcement agency conducted raids upon call centers in India that was using information that Amazon and Microsoft had provided. So really useful that we actually don't just ignore it, but sometimes take the effort to screenshot what the phone number was, make a note of what the scam was, and report it to Amazon or to ScamWatch or both. Now, simple things like don't fall into the trap of worrying about false urgency. This is happening, you've got to do something now. Pause, just take a step back and pause. Don't act upon anything with immediacy. And then deal with whatever it is off the phone. If it's an Amazon call, then log on to your Amazon account. If there's something in your account that's a problem, like a payment detail or a delivery, it's going to be listed there in the contact center in the Amazon account. What the scammers are preying on is that urgency, that concern, that fear, and they're assuming you're not going to act upon the call in another way. That's why they want you to action it within the call. Press 1, let's talk to you. Press 2, let's cancel that purchase, whatever it might be. They want you to act now. You never have to act now. Even if you owe a big company money, they're not going to make a demand on the phone and then act upon it. You will be sent a letter. You will get another call. You will get an email. You know, there's other ways of these things being dealt with. So just let's all pause and not act upon weird phone calls that we get. Even if you happen to be an Amazon customer who happened to make a purchase just days ago, and that purchase number is the same as the amount being mentioned in the scam, pause, stop, go to your Amazon account and check whether that is a problem. If it is a problem, you'll see it listed there. Really, that acting upon urgency and that sense of just pause can change everything about how we deal with scams. And remember, tell your family and friends. Make sure they know not to fall victim to these scams. Tag them below. I don't mind. Let them know. So they know that you've got their back.